What up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today who's we? It's never anybody here, and I'm always like we. I'm back with another video. It is a different video. Nothing to do with fashion, nothing to do with vlogging. I kind of wanted to tell you guys my my YouTube journey, like starting my channel. Cause baby, it was a process. So I wanted to kind of just tell you guys, because I know I got a few comments under some of my posts, like when I first started posting, and it was just like, hi, I'm from, wherever, and I'm starting my YouTube, or I'm wanting to, and love your videos, yada yada yada. So for them, like I said, I know I'm just starting as well. I don't have that many followers, but each one teach one. Like, that doesn't mean I can't share some things with you guys. So yeah, that's all this video is going to be about today. I'm just going to really kind of give you guys like the backstory on why I started my YouTube, and kind of the process and what happened and what took place. So if you guys care to know why I started my YouTube, keep on watching. Let's get into the video. Wait, before we do that, let's talk about this subscribe and notification thing while we're on the subject. So if you're not subscribed, if your subscribe button is red, that means you're not subscribed. If it's gray, you're alright with me. You're good. We good. You're alright with me. But if it's red, go ahead and subscribe. And if you are already gray, go ahead and hit the notification button so you always know when I'm gonna post that video. Now we can get started. Okay, so basically, okay, I'm gonna get y'all the real. Y'all want the real? I'm gonna get y'all the real. Who don't want real? So basically, I went to Alabama State University. My major was theater. I mean, since I was like a jit, I knew theater, acting, that's what I wanted to do. I know you guys are like, well, this channel is fashion. It is fashion, but when you think about it, like, all of that kind of correlates with each other. It goes together. So fashion, fine arts, all of that is the same. So yes, that's what my major was in college, theater. And basically, that's my route. That's my route in life. I still do that to this day. I know I told you guys on the, it might have been a get to know me tag. I don't know. I told you guys that I was going to start Monologue Mondays. And that's just basically me doing my favorite monologues every Monday. So that's what, that's kind of where it came from, just my want to start YouTube, because acting is what I love. It's what I love to do. So when I was in college, I kind of realized, a little late, but I kind of realized around my like sophomore / junior year, because you be in the middle, like college is funny, like high school is just 9, 10, 11, 12. College, you'll be like in a semester, like you'll be a freshman plus a semester, like it's just real extra. So it was like in the middle of sophomore plus in my junior year, it was just I was realizing I was in the theater way more than my regular classes. Not good, but it's the truth. I told you guys I'm just gonna give you the real. I was realizing that I was in the theater wanting to do more of that than I was in my regular classes. So I would talk to my mom a lot, and I would say, Mom, like I just want to act. I just want to come home and I want to act. And a lot of times with college, acting is more so like theatrical in college. It's like clearly not television and film. And that's more so what I wanted to do. Television and film, movies, commercials. Shakespeare, it's not really me. Like, I don't like it. Where art thou, Romeo? Half the time when I read it, I don't even really like know what they're saying. So I just don't like it. I really don't like, plays and stuff like that. I like the action, cut, quiet on set. I like that. But Denzel said in one of his interviews that you have to be well-rounded. So all of my other actors out there, just because I don't like it doesn't mean you shouldn't try it. I tried it and I don't like it. You should definitely try it. If that's your craft, you should definitely try it. It's for some people, it's not for some people, but that's fine. So I was realizing that I was in the theater way more than I was in my other classes, and I told my mom, and I was like, Mom, I just really want to come home. I want to try, even if I have to, I just want to try. Like, I'm the type of person, I really don't like living like with regret, so I just wanted to try it. And I said, I'm gonna come home, I'm gonna go to school there. And Atlanta was popping, and I was like, so what was also making it harder was when I graduated from from high school, my very first audition was for Pretty Little Liars. And I was already getting ready to go to school. So my auditions, it always made it really, really hard because my auditions most times, that first audition was in New York. So I had to drive 2 hours back home to Atlanta because I was already at school by then. I had to drive 2 hours back to Atlanta to get on the flight, to drive to New York, literally, guys, for a few hours. To do that audition, just to stop, get Burger King. I don't even like Burger King like that. Get Burger King, get back on the plane to go back to Atlanta to drive back to school. It was just a lot. And at that time, it was just way too much for me. Granted, I think I would, if I was, I don't know. I feel like I would probably do it now, but back then it was just too much. It just really was. So after that, I would get auditions that were based in Atlanta. So the 2 hour drive wasn't that bad, but it was coupled with having to do homework. And just at that time, I just wanted to solely be about my acting career. So she wasn't all for it, but she was like, go do your thing, do you. So I left and I started going on my auditions. I got a little like waitressing job. That way I can make my own schedule and I can go on auditions. Because a lot of times auditions, they'll like call you like 30 minutes before, an hour before. So you gotta think about traffic, getting ready, all of that. So I wanted to do like a job where I could kind of sort of make my own schedule and it wouldn't be hard to like switch if I needed to like adjust for whatever reason. So I said, okay, I'm gonna try it. I tried it and I was just going on different auditions and doing little stuff like that. I was going on all my auditions, and I think I was watching 106 in Park one day and I heard about the 106 in Park search. I think it was like right before Bow Wow or right after, I don't know. But they were searching, and what you had to do was do an audition and put it on YouTube. So it wasn't like the regular castings where you do your video and you just send the video in. Like, they wanted you to do the video or do the audition and actually put it on YouTube and use that hashtag. So if you guys go back to like my very first video, don't do it though. But if you guys go back to my very first video, that's what it is, my audition to be a host of 106 in Park. I think it was like either, don't quote me, it was either 2012 or 2014. So that's the very first video that I put on YouTube. After that, you know, life kept happening. I kept just going with the punches and the different swings that were going on. I was switching a lot. I was finding myself. I was trying to find myself. And I ended up going back to that video and I was like, I could just do it on YouTube. And I thought to myself, well, anytime you send a like a submission in for a casting, they want a reel, which is basically a video of like all the work that you've done, whether it's videos, commercials, whatever it is, and it's bunched into a video. So I said, well, why don't I like create my own opportunity right now until, you know, God feels like I'm ready to actually be in a TV show or be in a movie. And, you know, just a way for practice. And in my mind, that's exactly what my YouTube was going to be used for. So I started my research, which is what you're supposed to do when you have any like idea. So I started my research, and looking back now, I think what was taking me so long to start my YouTube was the fact that when I was going to look for YouTube and look for how it should go, I was going to like people that already had like 1 million subscribers. So it put me in a place of thinking I needed certain things every time I saw a video. I was like, oh my gosh, I need a camera. Oh my gosh, I need a cool backdrop. So like, now don't get me wrong, all of that stuff is needed. But a lot of times you don't have all of that in the beginning. So you have to be resourceful, and you have to say, okay, I want to do this. The objective is to start. So I got into making myself believe that I needed a camera that was just so much money. So I was like, okay, well, I have to hold off on the YouTube because I have to save. I have to get this camera because it's not gonna look right if I don't have that camera. So then I started to see like videos. And oddly enough, or they would be like commercials. Oddly enough, after the commercials would go off, it would say shot by iPhone 6, right? So like my friends always be like, see, you, Raya, you don't need an extra camera. You can use your phone. So I had a 6 and I'm like, no, that's lame. Like my phone is my phone. I need a camera so that I can record on. So then that held me back because again, I'm like, okay, well, I gotta find the perfect camera. I gotta do research. That research turned into some months. So then I was like, okay, well, I need a backdrop. I need to get the certain amount of paper. Y'all, I literally bought like 3 different kinds of because I have a studio. I say we because I live with my boyfriend, but we have a studio in our house. In that door is a studio. Like it has, the whole backdrop, cameras, lights, all of that. So I kept buying what I thought was going to be a backdrop for my videos, but they were all wrong measurements. So it was just like literally, now it's nothing wrong with looking at certain people's YouTube who are really good for inspiration, because in order to be the best, you have to look at people who have done it and who are doing it. So you can get pointers and inspiration and things like that, but don't allow it to prolong your process, because that's what it was doing for me. And it would be a time where I was like, if I would have just done it, I would have been on YouTube long. None of that matters. Timing is everything, and everything works out when it's supposed to. So at the end of the day, yes, it took me longer to start because I wanted everything to be perfect, and nothing is perfect when you first start. So I think what really, and trial and error matters. Like some of your favorite YouTubers, if you go back to their first videos, it looks completely different than the videos they're doing now, because growth needs to happen. If you just plopped on earth and knew everything you needed to know, life would be so boring. Like honestly, it would just be like, well, what am I supposed to learn? I know everything. This is boring, right? So I'm extremely thankful for being able to learn and grow with certain things. And like I said, my YouTube is still really, really small. I have 91 babies. My family is small, but it's growing, and it will grow over time. And you have to allow it to grow. So, and also when choosing your channel or, going into doing YouTube, you have to really pay attention to what you want your YouTube to be about. It has to be about you. Because you can't really do it because you see somebody else being really good at it. I felt like this would be an outlet for me to show casting directors and, agencies and management and just the theatrical world that will hear until you guys actually see me on TV. Look at my YouTube and look at the work and look at me grow and look at me learn different things and techniques. So, as well as fashion. I love fashion. So I just, you have to make your channel you and what you believe in and who you are. And it's not, you have to understand that you're opening yourself up to be on a specific platform. And with being on a platform, you have to understand that you could potentially be an influencer. And most times, people that want to be on platform actually are wanting to do that. And that's what I want to do. I want to just show people that you can create opportunities for yourself. Yes, they're amazing when certain people come to you with them, but sometimes you got to create them yourself in order to get certain people to knock at your door and look for you. So that's the reason I started my YouTube channel, because I felt like it would be a way for me to just showcase and just be what I want already. I also believe in manifestation, and just me being able to record and put it up and edit and do all of that by myself. I'm pretty sure with television and film it's way more complex on that end. Like when I was in school, I didn't really do much of the camera. I was in front of it and like backstage and makeup and costume and stuff like that. So I didn't do a lot of the recording and editing of it. But I'm almost positive it's the same. It's the exact same. So this also is a way for me to practice outside of my classes and just work on my craft. So you just gotta make sure that when you do start your YouTube, make it about you. Be true to you. Be true to yourself. Make sure that you are influencing. Because, I mean, let's be honest. That's what it's about. Influencing, inspiring the world. And just making sure that creativity lives on. So, that, in a nutshell, I don't know if that was short or not, is why I started my YouTube. I hope any of my babies that are thinking about starting a YouTube, I hope that helped you and kind of provided a little more insight. I'm nowhere near where I want to be on my YouTube, but trying is the most important. Starting is the most important. So get up, get off your butt, and whatever it is, even if it's not YouTube, whatever it is, go do it. Start, try, put yourself out there, because it's no way that anybody can support you. There's no way that you'll really know how good you can be unless you try. So I know I talked you guys heads off, and I am so sorry for that, but I so appreciate you watching and listening. Before I go, like I said, do not forget to follow me on all my social media platforms. My Instagram is Riah B, RRIAH_B. My Snapchat is the same, but it's spelled a little differently, RRIAHB_. And my Twitter is Mariah B, 3 underscores. Also, guys, I told you in the last video that I started my Poshmark account, and I have so many clothes. I'm gonna do like a closet tour. It'll be like combined, because I have a closet in my room and we also have a guest room upstairs. But the guest room has turned into my dressing room. I don't want to show you because it's like messy to the point where it just does not need to be seen anywhere. But yeah, all of the stuff that I didn't wear because of season change or it just went out of style in my mind, that's what I am going to be putting on my Poshmark account, as well as shoes and purses. There is some stuff on there already. There's also some stuff that kind of I sold already, and that's mostly purses. But everything else, like the clothes, shoes, heels, all of that is going on there. Some of the stuff that I put in my shoe haul and the purse haul is going in there too, again, because it's just gonna sit in my closet. And yes, that username is the same as my YouTube, so it's Style by Riah. It's the exact same. You can find me on those. And I'm about to go before I literally sit here and talk too long. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, be you, be true, and shine through. Thank you. See you next time.